Good morning, students. This is Shafi from Don Bosco PU College, Chitradurga. In our previous class, we learned about some basic concepts of three-dimensional geometry, and also we discussed the formula that finding the direction ratios and direction cosines of a line. Direction ratios of a line, direction cosines, it is direction ratios of a line. Direction ratios of a line are what? A, B, C, small letters A, B, C. Direction cosines of a line, L equals to plus or minus A by square root of A square plus B square plus C square. Next, M equals to plus or minus B divided by A square root of A square plus B square plus C square. N equals to plus or minus C divided by square root of A square plus B square plus C square. Okay, that is the direction cosines of a line. That means that plus or minus shows that for a line two sets of direction cosines will be there. Okay, for every line two sets of direction cosines will be there. Okay, next, here in this class we are going to discuss about direction cosines of a line passing through 2 points. We know the direction ratios A, B, C, and also we know the direction cosines of a line. Direction cosines of a line we know, and if the angles are given, then how to find the direction cosines of a line? Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. Okay, direction the relation between direction cosines of a line are what? L square plus M square plus N square equals to 1. All these concepts already we have been discussed in our previous class. Okay, here direction cosines of a line passing through 2 points. Direction cosines of a line passing through 2 points. Let the point A x1 y1 z1 and B x2 y2 z2 be any 2 points, then let A x1 y1 z1 and B x2 y2 z2 be any 2 points, then the direction cosines of a line joining AB is, then the direction cosines of a line joining AB is direction cosines of line joining AB is what? Line joining AB is what? For this we have one formula, that is x2 minus x1 divided by AB, y2 minus y1 divided by AB, z2 minus z1 divided by AB. It is the formula to find the direction cosines of a line passing through 2 points. Here we have AB. AB is nothing but where? AB is what? Distance between the 2 points. AB is nothing but distance between the 2 points, where AB equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square, or x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square plus z1 minus z2 whole square. Okay, next, and also here we have x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. Here x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1 are the direction ratios of a line, direction ratios of a line. Kindly note, this symbol represent direction cosines, this symbol represent direction ratios. Okay, this symbol represent direction cosines, this symbol represent direction ratios. Every time I can't write this direction cosines, direction ratios in words, just I will write like this: direction cosines, direction ratios. Kindly do not confuse. It is the formula to find the direction cosines of a line. Once again, let the point A x1 y1 z1 and the point B x2 y2 z2 be any 2 points, then direction cosines of line joining AB is x2 minus x1 by AB, y2 minus y1 by AB, z2 minus z1 by AB. where AB, in the denominator we have AB. AB is nothing but the distance between the 2 points A and B is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. Here x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1 are the direction ratios of a line. Here we have x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1 are the direction ratios. In our previous class we discussed about the direction ratios. Once again, direction ratios A, B, C are the direction ratios. Here also we have the direction ratios, that is x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. It is also a direction ratios and it is also a direction ratios. Kindly do not confuse. Next we will move on to the problem. First problem: if a line makes an angle 90 degrees, 60 degrees and 30 degrees with the positive direction of x, y, z axis respectively, find its direction cosines. Okay, it is the problem. Here we have the angles 90 degrees, 60 degrees and 30 degrees with the positive direction of x, y, z axis. You just observe, here we have axis. Axis is nothing but it is the word represent plural. Okay, it is the word represent plural. Okay, next we have one more word, that is axis. If I make this as axis, that is a singular word. Axis represent singular, axis represent plural. Okay, let us come to the problem once again. If a line makes an angle 90 degrees, 60 degrees and 30 degrees with the positive direction of x, y, z axis respectively, find its direction cosines. In the last class I already told you that how to find the direction cosines if the angles are given in the problem. How to find direction cosines? If the angles are given in the problem, then the direction cosines are cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. Solution. And also it is a problem important for one more question. Here angles are given: alpha equals to 90 degrees, beta is 60 degrees, gamma equals to 30 degrees. Direction cosines are what? Cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma, that is denoted by the letters L, M and N. Direction cosines, that is cos alpha, next cos beta, next cos gamma. We just substitute in place of alpha with 90 degrees, in place of beta with 60 degrees, in place of gamma with 30 degrees. Cos 90 degrees, cos 60 degrees, cos 30 degrees. Yes, now cos 90 degrees is how much? Cos 90, the value of cos 90 is how much? 0. Cos 60, that value is how much? 1 by 2. Cos 30 degrees, that value is how much? Root 3 divided by 2. Hence therefore direction cosines are 0, 1 by 2, root 3 by 2. These are the direction cosines. Understand? Once again, angles are given 90 degrees, 60 degrees, 30 degrees, 90, 60, 30. Apply cos. Okay, apply cos. That's it. Finally we get the direction cosines of a Understand? Next let us move on to the next question. Second question, if a line makes an angle, if a line makes an angle, if a line makes an angle 90 degrees, 135 degrees, 45 degrees with the positive direction of x, y, z axis respectively, find direction cosines, find its direction cosines. Okay, this problem is also very similar to the previous one, that is the first one. Here also given angles 90 degrees, 135 degrees and 45 degrees. Okay, how to find the direction cosines if we know the angles cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma? Solution here alpha equals to 90 degrees, beta equals to 135 degrees, gamma equals to 45 degrees. Okay, now cos alpha equals to cos beta equals to cos gamma equals to, in place of alpha substitute with 90 degrees, in place of beta substitute with 135 degrees, in place of gamma substitute with 45 degrees. Cos 90, cos 135 degrees, cos 45 degrees. Cos 90 is how much? 0. Cos 45 is how much? 1 by root 2. Then what about the cos 135 degrees? 135 degrees. How to find the value of cos 135 degrees? Finding the value of cos 135 degrees. Already we know in our first year PU. Okay, here we are going to use the first year PU concept. Cos of 135 degrees, that can also be written as 90 degrees plus 45 degrees, right? 90 plus 45 is how much? 135 degrees. Okay, that is equals to here we have 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta is nothing but, which quadrant it is? 90 plus theta, second quadrant. 90 plus theta is second quadrant. In second quadrant cos is what? Negative. In second quadrant cos is negative. Now here we have odd multiple, here we have 90 degrees odd multiple. Cos will changes to sine, 45 degrees. This basic already we have learned in our first PUC concept, that topic is trigonometric functions. Okay, this concept already you have been learned in your first year PU. That is equals to minus sine 45 degrees is how much? 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. Okay, therefore the direction cosines are 0, minus 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. Hence it is the direction cosines. Of the given problem. Understand? Next question, we will move on to the next question. Third question, if a line has direction ratios 2, minus 1, minus 2, determine its direction cosines. Okay, we just compare this problem with the previous one. In previous problems they given only angles. In the previous problems they given only angles, right? Here we have the direction ratios. By using these direction ratios, we have to find the direction cosines of a line. What is the formula to find the direction cosine of a line if we don't know the angles? We have the formula that L equals to plus or minus a by square root of a square plus b square plus c square, b plus or minus b by square root of a square plus b square plus c square, plus or minus c by square root of a square plus b square plus c square, right? That formula we are going to use. Before that here we have the direction cosines, here we have the direction, here we have the direction ratios. Here direction ratios are represented by a, b, c. A equals to 2, b equals to -1, c equals to -2. Understand? Next, direction cosines of a line. Direction cosines of a line are what? Direction cosines are L equals to a divided by square root of a square plus b square plus c square. Next, m equals to b divided by square root of a square plus b square plus c square. N equals to c divided by square root of a square plus b square plus c square. In our previous class, in the formula, I told you that plus or minus, plus or minus, plus or minus. Here we are going to find the direction ratios, that is 2, -1, -2. Perfectly we have to find the direction cosines for 2, -1, -2. Okay, here we should not take plus or minus. In the problems we should not take plus or minus, because he said in the given problem that if a line has direction ratios, for this direction ratios, that means particularly he said for 2, -1, -2 we have to find the direction cosines. For particularly the numbers, the direction ratios is given, for this only we have to find the direction cosines, so that we should not take the plus or minus in this. Okay, now a, b, c, we have a, b, c. Next, what we have to find? Square root of a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, square root of a square plus b square plus c square we have to find. Here itself you just find out a square plus b square plus c square. A square plus b square plus c square equals to square root of a square, that is 2 square, plus b square -1 whole square plus -2 whole square equals to square root of, what is the value? 2 square is 4, -1 whole square is 1, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus -2 whole square is 4, 5 plus 4 is 9, square root of 9, that is equals to how much? Root 9 is 3. Now substitute the values. L equals to a is how much? 2 divided by 2 divided by square root of a square plus b square plus c square is what? 3. 2 divided by 3. M equals to b is what? -1. -1 divided by 3. N equals to c is what? -2. -2 divided by 3. So these are the direction cosines. These are the direction cosines. Understand? Here the direction ratios are given: 2, -1, -2, -1, -2. A equals to 2, b equals to -1, c equals to -2. This one we need square root of a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, square root of, we are substituting in place of a with 2, in place of b with -1, in place of c with -2. Finally we found the value 3. Next, direction cosines we have to find. Direction cosines, it is the formula to find the direction cosines. We should not take the plus or minus. We should not take the plus or minus, because he said in the problem itself that for direction ratios of 2, -1, -2 we have to find the direction cosines. Okay, we have to find the direction cosines for 2, -1, -2. Okay, that's why we should not take the plus or minus. Understand? It is the procedure to find the direction cosines of a line. Finding the direction cosines of a line is important. Kindly mark it as an important one, important question. There is a possibility to ask these problems for 1 mark. There is a possibility for 1 mark. Okay. Next question, that is the question homework for you. Kindly do that question at your home. If a line has direction ratios -18, 12, -4, determine its direction ratios. Determine its direction cosines. It is a problem homework for you. Kindly do this problem at your home. Here he given direction ratios, A, B, C is given. You just write the direction, you just write down the direction cosines formula, you just substitute it, that's it. Okay, it is a problem homework for you, kindly do this problem at your home. Next next question, we will move on to the next one. Next question, that is the fifth question. Find fifth question. Fifth question, find the direction cosines, find the direction cosines of line passing through 2 points, passing through 2 points, -2, -5, -2, 4, sorry, -2, 4, 5, -2, 4, -5, -5, B, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here we have to find the direction cosines of a line passing through 2 points, In the starting of this class, I already told you that finding the direction cosines of a line. How to find the direction cosines of a line? For this we have one formula, that is what? x2 minus x1 by ab, y2 minus y1 by ab, z2 minus z1 by ab. Okay. Solution. Let the points is given, let a -2, 4, -5, it is -5. Okay, it is -5, it is not +5, it is -5, and the point B 1, 2, 3, and the point B 1, 2, 3. Okay. Direction cosines. How to find the direction cosines of line joining 2 points? I already told you in the starting of this problem itself that direction cosines are what? x2 minus x1 divided by ab, next y2 minus y1 divided by ab, z2 minus z1 divided by ab. Okay, it is a formula. It is x1 y1 z1, it is x2 y2 z2, right? x2 y2 z2. Next x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. We no need to worry about this one, this simplification, that is x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. We no need to worry about it. Now here we have AB. How to find AB? How to find AB? Square root of x2 minus x1 whole square, x2 minus x1 whole square, plus y2 minus y1 whole square, plus z2 minus z1 whole square. Find out this AB in separately. Square root of x2 minus x1, 1 minus of -2, 1 minus of -2 whole square, plus next to 2 minus 4, 2 minus 4 whole square, plus next to 3 minus of -5, 3 minus of -5 whole square. Right? Are you clear? Now here that is equals to it is AB equals to now square root of, simplify it. 1 minus of -2 is how much? 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 square is 9. Okay, 9. Next 2 minus 4 is how much? -2 whole square, that is 4. 9 plus 4 is how much? 13. 13 plus it is 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 square is 64. Yes, what is the value of this? Finally we will get square root of 77. Distance between the 2 points A and B is square root of 77. You just substitute this AB in this formula, that's it. That is equals to x2 minus x1, 1 minus of -2, 1 minus of -2 divided by AB is what? Square root of 77. Next y2 minus y1, 2 minus 4, 2 minus 4 divided by 2 minus 4 divided by square root of 77. Next, z2 minus z1, 3 minus of minus 5, 3 minus of minus 5 divided by square root of 77. Understand? That is equals to 1 minus of minus 2 is plus 3 divided by square root of 77. Next, minus 2, 2 minus 4 is how much? Minus 2, minus 2 divided by square root of 77. Next, 3 minus of minus 5 is plus 8 divided by square root of 77. Understand? And are you understand? Are you clear? Yes. So it is the procedure to find the direction cosines of a line passing through 2 points. You just write down, you just remember the formula, you just remember the related formula to the given problem, then you just simplify the required things. You just simplify, or you just find out the required things, you just substitute it. Finally, we will get the answer. Okay, are you understand? I think you understood well. It is the class for today, dear students. In the next class, we will discuss about the problems based on the direction cosines. It is a class for today. In the next class, we will continue the class. Thank you.